Awesome. Welcome, everybody. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and today we are going to talk to you about how you can be part of literally a groundbreaking opportunity. And honestly, you guys, how you can unlock 7 income streams for you and your family this month. Okay, it is going to be absolutely amazing. That's what we're going to learn about today. But you guys, I will tell you what, this month can be a record month for you, even if you're brand new. Oh, did somebody mute me? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, hold on. Oh no, I just did that thing again. Oh my gosh, this might be interesting. I don't know what's happening right now, you guys. Hold on. Well, we might not have a presentation because it's doing, oh wait, there it is. Hold on. There we go. Wow. Well, you guys know I have zero tech skills now. Okay, I'm finding it. There you guys are. Okay. Oh my goodness. We're back in business. Everybody can hear me okay? Good now? Okay. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today, you guys. I'm going to share with you what is launching in March, and what a great month because of March Madness. But my main goal in this today, this webinar, is to show you guys how you literally can get that pressure off of you. Like if that is just, I want to make some extra income, or if you're like, man, I just want to get out of debt, or you want to love the way your bank account looks. That's what we're going to cover with you today. But you're also going to learn how you can unlock 7 income streams for your family so you can start building that legacy for your family. And here is what I love, you guys. I'm going to show you how to do all of this by working 2 hours a day. Okay. So this is for you if you are done struggling and making your boss richer, and if you want freedom. This is for you if you would like to have your own online business, but you don't know where to start. This is for you if you do not want to cold DM people, have to bother friends and family to buy from you. You don't want to make your income that way. You want it to be fully automated. And you are here because you are ready to learn how to make daily pay without finding customers that want to buy from you. You want to make yourself proud and make your family proud. And you truly want to change your 2024. You guys, I went from struggling and disappointed into finding this blueprint, and it completely has changed my family's life. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. And you're not only going to hear how it's changed my life, but you hear how it's changed many other people's life. So here's my wake-up call when I discovered this, that there was no monthly expenses, that it was a daily pay into my bank account. So I didn't have to wait for no company to pay me. And it was that I can make 100% profit daily pay. And it was rejection free. You guys, I've never heard the word no with building my business. And that I could actually help people and help people get more time with their family and have a fully automated business and truly follow a 2-hour workday. So I went from being a stressed and overwhelmed mom to now we travel the world. And now I'm able to leave legacies for my family because of the income I've made. I'm actually, I just purchased a hair salon, you guys, because my daughter's a hairstylist. And I was done watching her make a small commission. So now I purchased a hair salon. So I went from 18 months ago struggling, just wanting to make 54,000 a year because I couldn't see myself making 600 a day, which is 219,000. I just wanted to just get the stress off. But because this process worked so well, I ended up making 152,000 in 6 months. And in 17 months, you guys, I hit $1 million. And I did this 100% while traveling the world and 100% while spending time with my family. And that is what you're going to learn here tonight, okay? So how would it feel if you could get out of debt, have more time, and make daily pay? So this is what I woke up to this morning. I love this. 600 on day 9 as a beginner. You guys, Wendy just posted this today, and she's already made $600, and she's only been doing this for 9 days. Oh, I love this so well. Margie, you guys, she is a single mom, and she made $1,650. She goes, I was sleeping, the automations work, guys. This community and this business has truly changed a singles mom life. She posted that this morning. And Allison, you guys, $600. She was talking about what this community has done for her. And oh my gosh, just watch Allison, you guys. The possibilities with her are going to be absolutely amazing. And look at this, Amy, she got her first sale. She was made my first sale last night, and she just started a week ago. She's excited about her future. These are the things I want to see you guys be able to post, right? So what's passive income? What does that mean? Because this is really important to wrap your head around. Passive income is an income that requires little to no labor to produce and maintain. So for example, look at this, Ellen, $1,850 while on vacation. And Tammy, 600 ding. She goes, I was out walking my dog and made the money. That's passive income when you're doing the things that you love and you make money. Okay, so what are we going to learn today? Today, you're going to discover how to make daily earnings for your family's future. You're going to learn exactly what it takes to make daily pay. You're going to learn step by step how to launch a daily pay online business, how to follow a 2-hour workday, how to attract your customers to you, how to grow a business with no monthly expenses, and no creating talking videos. You're going to learn how to build an email list to 6 figures for free, by the way. And you're going to learn how to monetize your social media platforms. And you're going to learn how to promote proven digital products, referring people to products to a proven process. And you're going to be learning. So if you're ready to earn and learn passive income in 2024, you're definitely in the right place. So let's talk about how to automate your business. Okay. This is it right here. These pages right here are going to be out there in the digital world working for you 24/7, my friends. This is how we are. I call it our freedom machine. And today's Freedom Friday. So let's go. This is your freedom machine. It's freely out there working for you. This is what it is, you guys. On average, 1 out of 20 people buy when they watch the video on this page or this page. So if 1 out of 20 people are buying from you and 20 a day subscribe to this page through your emails, you guys, that's a $600 day. That means you're making $219,000 a year. Following this process, in 5 years, you've made over $1 million. You ready to be the first millionaire in your family? If the answer is yes, put it in the comments. Who's ready to be a millionaire? Who's ready to completely change their life? Who's ready to leave a legacy, no matter what your current circumstances are? Don't let that or your past define you. What matters now is where you go from this moment forward, right? Okay, so a proven blueprint process to grow a successful online business. It's right here. It's a digital growth community where we at 9,700 people, probably be at 9,800 before we get off of here because customer support is in there letting people in right now. But we literally walk you through exactly what you need to go from I'm new, I'm a beginner, I do not even have a following, I do not even have anything on social media, I know nothing about automations, to daily pay. We're going to take you step by step through that. It's literally like paint by numbers. 5 minutes, take action. 6 minutes, take action. It's fully, well, you guys can just do on your own time. Okay, it's right here. Everything is right there for you. Here's the part that you're going to love. This is the part that's going to give you a rejection-free business. And this is the ultimate discovery system. You guys, we're going to show you how to build a brand. And that could even include a faceless brand if you want. How to copy and paste free ads. How to use social media the right way. You guys, there's 4.8 billion people on social media. Do you think at least 1% of them, which is 48 million, do you think at least 1% of them would love to learn how to make daily pay? Absolutely. That's why our business is exploding so much. So with all that being said, you guys will never have to bother friends and family to buy from you. We will show you how to attract customers to your automated business. The world is going digital. Why not you? Why not you take advantage of what's happening in today's world? Okay, so matter of fact, I'm going to do something real quick, and oh my gosh, she's probably going to kill me. I'm totally going to put somebody on the spot right now. But Maytha, would you share your story? If you don't want to, just let me know.
Oh
But
no, it's fine.
something happened.
So
Yes.
I worked for a company for 19 years, and I've been there half my life. Well, not quite half my life. I am over 50, but I've been there what seems like forever. And yesterday, while I was on a vacation day, as a matter of fact, they called me from corporate and said my job had been eliminated after 19 years yesterday. So they just, they got rid of my entire department. And this company does this the third Thursday of every month. So, nobody's safe, guys. You need to have a backup plan. Always have a backup plan. Because, I would have been like my boss yesterday, who, when I talked to her, she was crying her eyes out because she had no backup plan and her husband is fighting with disability. She's their only income. And she was crying her eyes out yesterday afternoon when they told her. And she had been there a month longer than me. So, guys, just get prepared. And Michelle, while I'm here, people are saying the room's maxed out. So if people in the community, if you're already in the community, if you could go to Michelle's YouTube maybe and watch so the guests could continue getting in, maybe that would help.
Awesome. So make that, I get a question. So you've
Mhm.
been doing this, right? But you still have your full-time job. So since you lost your job, how did it feel though that you had a backup plan?
Oh, so amazing. My husband was like panicking. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I said, I'm not worried. I made $300 in my sleep last night.
Love
And
that.
he's like, well, okay. So we came home, and as you can see, my desk is set back up. I packed up their equipment and he set me up for my business. And he said, okay, go for it. Go in there and make me some money, honey. And I said, okay, let's go.
Love that. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like
That's
that.
okay.
I thought that was perfect timing for what we're talking about, because the
Mhm.
world is going digital, right? And things are going automated. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that your focus and attention now can be going to this so you can reach all of your goals and dreams and leave a legacy for your family, my friend. And I can't wait that I get to watch you do the whole process. So awesome. So you guys, with that being said, people are being businesses are being outsourced. People are using automations, and there's nothing safe in the world anymore except if you go digital. So why not you go digital as well? So the digital goods, the economy, this is what we're in. It is already this $950 billion market. Just the e-learning digital products does 1 billion a day. You guys, a day. There's so much money to be made in this industry. Why not you? Why not you take advantage of this? There's such a sweet spot today. So let's talk about this. How much time is this going to take you? Because that was one of the biggest questions I had. Well, I'm trying to get more time with my family. I don't want to take a lot more time. How much time will this take me? So this is where we talk to you guys and we help you with our 2-hour workday. The 2-hour workday, you guys, you can learn how to copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites for free. Takes about 30 minutes a day and 3 pieces of content. We can show you how to do your content in 1 hour a day, but I want you guys to really understand content in today's digital world. Just because you create 3 videos a day doesn't mean they go away. Those 3 videos are going to continue to be out there working for you 24/7. I have a video right now that I did almost a year ago, and it still gets 3 to 4 people a day interested because of that one video. So I want you to think about when you're creating content, it's real estate that is going to be out there working for you 24/7. And then we will spend about 30 minutes, and that is learning and responding to comments and emails. You guys, that is our 2-hour workday. We literally can get results-driven activities done in 2 hours a day. So Nicole, you guys, she just achieved 100K in 9 months. And when she started this, she had 2 jobs. So I don't want to share her story. I want her to come on here and share her story with you. So Amy, are you with us?
I am. Hello, everyone.
Sharon from the
So
car.
I'm Sharon from the car. By the way, you guys, I spent almost 3 months in my car doing this business in the beginning. I will tell you why. I was working 2 jobs, 70 hours a week or more. I just was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was tired of the struggle. And I really just wanted my time back with my family. That's all I truly, truly wanted. You guys, I made good money. I'm not going to say that I didn't, but it was trading time for dollars. And when you have 3 kids and you're trying to do it on your own, and you're always at work and always putting those jobs before yourself and your family, that's all you truly want is time freedom. So 10 months ago today, my daughter, she puts me on TikTok, and I knew nothing about social media. I knew nothing about digital marketing, actually had to Google it. Didn't know what the plus sign was on TikTok. I was a mess, but I was willing to learn because I wanted a way out. Okay. Here I am working 2 jobs, 70 hours a week. And what I did to fit this in is I would spend 45 minutes in the morning before I left to my first job. During my lunch, I would use another half an hour, 45 minutes. In between jobs, I would use another half an hour. Throughout my day, I spread it out for 2 hours every day. I became committed to the process. I was consistent every single day. I showed up for myself. I showed up for my family. And I just started learning. I plugged in. 10 weeks in, I was able to earn enough that I quit both of my jobs. By 12 weeks in, I had earned over 25 grand. 6 months in, over 65 grand. And today, I am well over 100 grand earned, on my way to the $1 million mark. Let's go. I'm just saying, if I can do this, anybody can do this. I promise you that. I knew nothing on day one, but I was willing to learn and do what I had to quit struggling so much. So my friends, take a chance on you. Know you are worth it. Know that you deserve it. And it will happen for you. Thank you, Michelle.
Love your story so much. And I love the fact that we could do this business from everywhere, right? You're sitting in your car, you got things to do. And you get done with this, you get to go do the things you love. Yes.
Yes, I can do it from anywhere. I love that.
Love that. Thank you for sharing, my friend. I love your story too.
Yes.
So you guys,
Thank
what I
you.
want to do is I want to jump over to Victoria real quick because she's a stay-at-home mom and she's got her child down for a nap. And so she wants to share real quick before he wakes up. So Victoria, are you here?
I am here.
Hey.
Actually so excited, you guys. In the last 24 hours, I've made $3,600. It's so exciting. Like in the last week alone, I've made 10 grand. So I'm gonna kind of rewind a little bit as to where I was and how I got into this. So I am a crazy busy mama. Tell me in the comments, just say if you have kids, because kids can kind of be crazy. And having to do things around that time can be chaotic. So I have 3 little boys. They are 8, 7, and 2. And then I'm also an Army wife. My husband is gone a lot. I'm actually probably only going to get about 2 months with him this entire year. And so my story is probably similar to a lot of people, where prior to having kids, I was working corporate. And then I was also, if you look at my resume, I've done everything under the sun, right? I've worked retail. I've worked, oh my gosh, I've waited tables. I've done real estate. I've nannied. I've worked in education. I've done all of these things. And then once I had kids, I wanted to find a legitimate way to stay home with them. Okay. And so what I found initially was multi-level marketing. Tell me in the comments if you have ever done any kind of MLM. And I wanted to do that initially. By the way, this is not an MLM. I always want to be crystal clear about that. Okay. But I started with that because I was like, oh, this is a way that I can make an income and stay home with my kids. All right, I'm all for it. But in reality, I was making 25% of somebody else's company. And I was a little busy bee having my face glued to my phone, doing all the recruiting, the salesy posts, the parties, the follow-ups, all the cold messaging, all of those things, okay? And I did really well, but I had to work my buns off to even make $1,200 a month. So I ended up leaving that behind because I'm like, there's got to be a better way. And so I opened my own online boutique. Now tell me in the comments if you have your own business or if you have ever had your own business. Because if so, you know what kind of debt it is like to open your own business. I went thousands in debt buying inventory, and then I still had to find customers. I still had to ship all the orders, do all the follow-ups with that, do the pictures and all of these things. And so I went from making $7 on a mascara with my MLM to, okay, I'm making 20 bucks on a shirt, but I still had to do all of these things, right? And so in reality, I was only making about $1,200 a month doing my online boutique. Y'all, in 2022 alone, I made a whopping $16,000 with my online boutique. And if you are a stay-at-home mom or a parent or something like that, and you want to find a way to help supplement income, right? I was like, okay, well, at least I'm contributing something, but we were still living paycheck to paycheck. My husband, like I said, is Army. We were so reliant on his income, and I really wanted to help, but I also wanted that time freedom with my kids, you know? Anyway, so I saw my friend talking about how she made 40 grand in 2 months with digital marketing. You better believe I was the first in line to kind of throw hands and be like, all right, it's got to be another MLM. It's got to be another pyramid and all of these things, because I just didn't understand it. And because society has taught us something that sounds too good to be true probably is too good to be true, right? Because let's be real, making 600 a day, our first thought typically goes, that's too good to be true, because that's not the way that we're raised. I watched her for 2 months. I did all of my research, and I went into this because I hadn't made a sale in my online boutique for 6 weeks. And I said, okay, if I can at least make $1,200 a month, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to at least break even, and maybe I'll be working a little less. Y'all, I made $29,000 in my first freaking month doing digital marketing. I'm now 7 months in, and I'm at almost $140,000 in 7 dang months. I love Michelle's story, on how she's like, she's made it to $1 million. And now I'm like, you know what? That's going to be me. In 17 months, I'm going to be sitting here saying, I just hit $1 million, and I'm nobody special. I didn't know tech. I didn't really have any experience with TikTok. I knew how to scroll, but I wasn't really creating much content there. And so the reason that I found this to be so different is because we have a proven process that tells you what to do each day. You have the steps, you guys. This is so beginner friendly. So if you are someone like me and you don't necessarily need your hand held, but you're able to follow step-by-step instructions, you're able to watch videos, and you're able to put in 2 hours a day, this is going to change everything for you. Seriously. And so what I'm really excited about with what's coming this month is this is just going to completely explode our businesses, y'all. So what we have now has taught me to generate a 6-figure income, but what we have coming is literally going to double everything. It's going to completely double every dollar that I have made, every trip I've taken for my family. It's going to be, okay, maybe we'll take 3 trips this month. Maybe I'll start homeschooling and do things on the road. It's going to change everything. There's going to be so much more freedom. I'm excited to learn Canva. I'm excited to learn more about faceless content. Let's go. So if you are someone like me and you have been watching, you've been skeptical, you've been doubting, you've been wondering, is this actually something I can do? I seriously want you to challenge yourself to flip that switch and say, why not me? All of these other people that have had no experience are having massive success. Why not me? I started this July of 2023 and made 6 figures. I hit my first 6 figures in 5 months, 5 months and 8 days. Okay. So this year alone, you can hit 6 figures, but it's not going to happen if you wait and wait and wait and wait. Let's go. I'm so fired up. So that's my little story. If I can, you can, all of that good stuff.
I love it, but I will correct you on something. I see you making $1 million quicker than 17 months, by the way. So just saying.
This month is 40 grand. So
Yes,
I made
easy.
20 grand in February. So I'm like, you know what? We've got new things hopping in. So let's double that.
Absolutely. Yes. So I know the question you guys are asking right now, well, how are you guys making this kind of money? How is this possible, right? Is this saturated, right? I know all the questions, so let's cover those real quick. And that is, we promote proven digital products, right? We are going to show you how to market using digital marketing. So as for saturation, you guys, there's 4.8 billion people on social media. If 1% of people were interested, that's 48 million. Our community is only at 9,700, but every day you hear stories like Matha just shared, how they lose their job. And a week ago, they weren't even looking or interested, but today they are. And we're going to make sure that we are here to equip them with the skills that they need and support through their online business journey, just like you. You guys are going to have the support because of our free community, right? We literally have over 9,700 people, almost ready to hit 9,800 people inside our community that you get to be part of. There is always people in this community that are there to answer your questions, help you. You are equipped with every single thing you need to go for beginner friendly, to launch a business, know how to attract customers to you. And we give you the pre-built automated system, right? So how do you get started? Well, this is our number one selling product. It's $600. You guys, it's literally a business in a box. This product is only $600 and it will show you how to make $250,000 a year. It will show you how to monetize your social media accounts. It will show you how to even be an affiliate for other products. And it even shows you how to create your own product. And you also get the resale rights on all 4 products. So not only are you going to be equipped with the digital marketing skills that you need, you're also going to be equipped with 4 income streams. Then we have our 6-figure blueprint. This is our $300 product, you guys. Inside of this has a 300 daily pay blueprint, which 300 a day is 109,000 a year. And with this, you're going to get 3 income streams. You get the resale rights on the 50, 150, and 300. And then we have our 150 elite product. You guys, this is a great way to make some extra fun money. If you're just on here and you're like, man, Michelle, I just want to make an extra $300 to $600 a month. This is a product for you. And you get the resale rights on the 50 and the 150. Now, these two have a one-time $39 website fee, okay, because the company sets up the website for you. Our premium product has a one-time $59 website fee, okay? Now, what you're going to learn in these products, here's what you're going to learn: how to promote products where you make 100% profit, how to automate your business, how to use our ultimate discovery system, how to relate and connect to your perfect customers so they are attracted to you, step by step what you need to do to make daily pay. And you're going to learn how to make $600 a day, which is $219,000 a year. So this is passive income on autopilot. So I want to ask you guys a question, and this is where I need you to communicate with me here in the chat. I want you to put, in today's world, what can you buy for $29? Anyway, let me know, what can you buy for $29? Not much. Yeah, not much. Anybody? Okay, yeah, a gallon, fill up your tank with gas, maybe a little bit of food. McDonald's drive-through for 2 people, yeah. 3 cups of coffee, right? Okay, so I'm going to share something with you guys. You ready? Because for $29 in March, we are launching some new products. And these products, you guys get the ability to get access to these 3 products for $29. You will get access to $100 worth of products for $29. And not only are you going to get access to all of the information inside these products, you're going to get the ability to have the resale rights on these products. So today you can invest $600 and this month get an additional 3 income streams and the training that's inside of these for only $29. Amazing. And that's because you're going to be grandfathered into this. Once we launch these, that is not going to be available to you. You do not get 7 income streams. This is awesome. Okay. So what are you going to get? What's going to be in these products? What's different than what is in the others? Well, we filled the gaps in. You're going to have a completely automated sales system. You can launch your business in 2 hours, not 2 days. Can you imagine? In 2 hours, not 2 days. You're going to learn how to go launch to profit in 7 days. You're going to be able to build a brand that attracts customers to you. Build a faceless brand, and you're going to learn how to creating faceless videos. You're going to discover how to discover your perfect customer and the content strategy to explode your brand to make 6 figures online, and how to do that in a year. Our goal is to take these products and create 1,000 6-figure income earners. You're going to learn email marketing, and you are going to learn how to work less and make more with the 2-hour workday. And you're going to learn the CEO mindset to get you to 6 figures. And you're going to learn step by step the daily blueprint to daily pay. You're going to know exactly what you need to do. And now we're going to be launching our Legacy Builder product that you guys are going to be able to get access to this product at a reduced price because you are getting started today. This product is going to show you how to make 7 figures online, how to leave a legacy online, how to go from multiple income streams, okay, to go from 1 income stream to multiple income streams. And this one is also going to teach you how to create a reoccurring income. You guys, the process that I teach you inside of this product is going to show you how to have a recurring income stream. The methods inside of that I teach you, literally since last August, I now have a recurring income stream of $12,000 a month. And I don't even promote it. It's all promoted through inside my email list. I'm going to teach you this. So now my reoccurring income pays my family bills. My daily pay is to fuel our legacy, is to fuel the travel and the vacations and the thing. And that's what I'm going to teach you inside of this Legacy Builder. I will, inside the community, create 1,000 6-figure income earners. And my only question for you is, do you want to be one of them? Because it will happen. Yes, it will happen. So what I want to do is, Daryl, I want you to unmute and share your story, my friend. And also not only your story, but your excitement with what we're launching and how do you feel it's going to really help make a difference?
All right. Can you guys hear me? Look here. My nerves are so, I don't think my anxiety levels have been this high since my first son was born. like I'm so hyped up right now. It's crazy. But also I'm a little upset. I think her name is Mathia. I was listening to her story because that has been the going thing for everybody losing their jobs. And I'm gonna join that wagon, guys. I worked at a job for 14 years as a certified welder. I was working 6 days a week, 7 days a week. I mean, when I tell you I didn't have time for nothing, no family time, I missed out on a lot of stuff for my daughter, my son. Just it was disastrous. I was miserable, no time for anything. I come in every day like I typically do, guys. Hey, Daryl, you're doing a good job. I rarely missed. And I come in one time, and just like she said, guys, they decided to do away with my department. Now, this is the crazy thing, because I didn't see this coming. I didn't have a plan B. I didn't have no money saved up. I was living paycheck to paycheck already, even though I was working 6, 7 days a week. But what happened was they didn't even allow me to work that day. I got walked out that same day. And because of that decision, that I called myself homeless and living in my car for 3 months because of that decision. And while I was out looking for work, I told myself, I said, never again will I allow someone to have complete control of my income, so to the point where they can come in and snap their fingers like that. And now I'm out of work. I don't have nothing planned. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to take care of my family, because those jobs do not care about you. You are just a number. So that's been happening a lot. So what I ended up doing, I made up in my mind. I said, you know what? I want to be my own boss. That's when that came to me. I want to be my own boss. I was determined to never work for anybody else. And so that's when my journey started. So I discovered digital marketing in 2021, but I discovered this community just in January, the middle of January. And guys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Look here. I done been a part of MLMs in the online space. I done built teams. I done had an upline, downline. I done it all. This is by far, it's not even close. This is by far the best community that I've ever been a part of. Is by far the most supportive community. I'm talking about a lot of people start opportunities, they quit because they don't have nobody to guide them. Michelle is by far the best mentor I've ever had. I mean, just everybody in here wants to see everybody win. And guys, look here. I got plugged into this community. I just noticed around about the middle of January. And guys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You don't have to come from money. I come from a family of 13. I was raised with one parent. Like the money is not an issue. Age is not an issue. It's just all about, if you're coachable, you can commit to 2 hours a day. And if you can make daily pay as long as you're staying consistent and following the blueprint that we have in place. So that's all I've been doing, guys. I've been copying and pasting. I've been creating my little 3 pieces of content, and I've just been trying to stay consistent. So since the middle of January, guys, look here. So right now I'm at almost $20,000 in like a little bit over 8 weeks. I think right at 8 weeks, $20,000. Like I just had $1,000 day yesterday, almost $1,100 day yesterday. And I was at the state park watching waterfalls and creating content over there. And then just last night while I was watching TV, I had $650 just come in just while I was just watching TV. And this is all from content that I have created, stuff that you will learn inside of the blueprint, with the training and everything. This is the God honest truth. And I'm not going to be long. I'm getting off. I created a video. I just started promoting on TikTok because I do a lot of my business on Facebook. And if you want, you can go follow me on Facebook. So I kept seeing a lot of people going viral, people, talking about TikTok. I said, you know what? I'm fixing to just get on TikTok. So I had an account, but I didn't do anything. I only had like 20 followers. So I finally got 1,000 followers. I created a video about back here, I think like last week, and it's got almost 20,000 views already. Guys, when I tell you, I've got people yesterday I spent, I don't know what, almost an hour just responding to like 300, hey, info, details. Can you send me that? I mean, it's crazy. It's like Michelle said, when you can post a video, it's not like any other platform. It just continues to get out there, and they're going to continue to keep coming. So guys, I'm just going to tell you this, like, if you're here for a reason. Like, I'm so hyped up. And then the new stuff that we're getting, the new launch, man, look here. Like I said, man, my anxiety has never been this high. I'm so hyped up about not only what's coming, but just about this community itself and everything that we're doing as a family, it seemed like. And if you're here, I'm just gonna say this, you're here for a reason. Guys, if you're on the fence, if you've been thinking about it, if you don't research it, guys, this is the real deal. Everybody here is real, as you can see. Everybody come from all sorts of walks of life, old, young, it doesn't matter. It's the same training, it's the same blueprint, it's the same 2-hour workday, it's the same income producing activities. If you follow those, guess what? You will have success as long as you're patient, guys. The proof is in the pudding, and all you got to do is take action. That is the only thing that's holding you back is action. So I want to thank you for this, Michelle. Thank you for these new products, this new launch. I'm just hyped up and I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Oh, and I will be one of those 6-figure earners too, Michelle, this year. I'm committed. I'm locked in. I'm hyped up.
Yes, I love that. And you will. Yes, 100%. I love it. I love watching your journey. And thank you so much for sharing. But you guys, that's what we're talking about. I don't know if you heard some of the things he said. He just decided to follow the process, get on TikTok and create videos. And his message was connected with his personal customers, right? The one that would connect with him. And he's getting so many people asking for more information. But you guys, he's just sending them back to his automations. He doesn't got to get on the phone with them. That's how he could have days like that and have more time with his family. So somebody had said, is this a scam? And I get that, right? When you hear these numbers, it's hard to wrap your head around. So I want to give you an idea here. So I need your guys' participation here. I want you to put in the comments if anybody has bought anything online this year. Anything online. Can I put a yes in the comments if anybody's bought anything online this year? Yes. So is that a scam? If people go to Amazon and buy, is that a scam? If people go and buy, I had to just buy my son a new pair of shoes. Is that a scam? We just bought a new phone for the hair salon. Is that a scam? No, that's people, they discovered something online and bought. And that's all we do. People are discovering us online and buying from us. But when you have global, when you have the entire world, because I couldn't wrap my head around these numbers either, but we're not talking 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 100,000. We're talking billions of people can discover you. All I got to say right now is you have customers ready to buy from you right now. They just haven't discovered you yet. And that's why you need our blueprint to walk you through step by step of how to get the customers to discover you. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to take it to South Africa. How's that? Because we have a huge community, you guys, in South Africa. I'm a gal in Kansas, and I just showed up every single day on TikTok and posted, and several of my videos got pushed to South Africa. We now have 2 millionaires in Rand money from South Africa. And so Cecilia, are you you here? Oh, wait, I got to make sure she's got access. Hold on, let me find her. Oh, wait, there she is. Let me get her access. Okay, Cecilia, you should be able to unmute now, my friend. I want her to share her story with you guys, because no matter what country you're in, you can do this.
Hi guys, I'm Cecilia Jacobs and I'm all the way from South Africa, and this business literally helped me change my zip code since I started it with. So I started 9.5 months ago, but before that I had 2 brick and mortar businesses. I started out at ECD. I paid close to 250,000 Rand just to get my degree in ECD. And it took me about 10 years of building that business and keep on pushing in money that I made in it in order to build that business to a point where I could like start taking a salary for me. So by the time my daughter was 10 years old, I realized, you know what, this business is taking a lot of time away from her. And I knew that it's time for change. So the next venture that I tried was I opened up a nail salon. And I can tell you with the daycare center I had, I referred more than 50 people studying through that program and getting their degrees and their diplomas there. But I did not get 1 cent on referral bonus, right? Then I started an up and nail salon about 2 years ago. And again, I referred people over and over and over to those entities to go and learn these skills to start up their own salons, and not 1 referral bonus on that. So I want to bring home to you that every single day we are referring people to things and not getting anything from that. But even with both of those businesses, May last year, I got to the point where I felt like, you know what? I'm working 15 hours a day. I'm working hard as teachers told me to do in school, and I was giving it my all. But the amount of physical hours I was busy trading to make an income, and my bank balance did not match up. I was broker than ever. I more than once cried myself to sleep because I did not know, as a single mother, how I was going to, make ends meet. Sometimes I would open my grocery cupboards and I would want to cry because of what I saw inside there. Life was getting more expensive. I started working from 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, sometimes right up until 9 o'clock at night in that salon. And the one day I took myself to TikTok, and I was a consumer as always. I used to run to TikTok to get my laughs and to get my inspiration. And I came across this mom that was speaking about digital marketing. So in that time also, I've tried 2 online ventures and I failed completely. I failed because of tremendous expenses to run those businesses. And I also failed because I couldn't figure out the tech. So I've tried it before and I failed at it. But when I saw this mom, which was Michelle, speak about this, and she said, you know what, I can teach you to do this without monthly expenses. And then she said, I can teach you to do this, but I'll cut tech out for you because you don't have to be techie in order to do this. I sat on close and I was like, okay, please tell me more about this. And she said, I will plug you into a community that will teach you day by day what to do. You will get the daily action steps. You will get the guidance. I will teach you how to make an income online without monthly expenses and without needing to be tech savvy. My friend, I started that, and after only 6 weeks, I've hit my first commission. 2 hours later, my second commission. From the next day, my third, and it just kept on rolling. And I'm still getting goosebumps when I talk about this, because I am, because of this business, 9.5 months later, my family's first multi-millionaire in South African rands. So I made my first 6 figures as a South African in rands after only 3 months of joining this business. And from there, I have had 6-figure months over and over and over again. So by 7 months, I've hit 6 figures in dollars, which put me well over my first million. So if you've been sitting in the Dow chair, if you've been trying things online before, if you thought that, you know what, this is not for people in South Africa, it's for people overseas, I want to tell you, you're mistaken, my friend. Because if I could do this, if I could be that mom that did not know alt from enter, and I could follow the steps inside this community and have the success I've had, anybody can do it. Absolutely anybody.
I love that so much. So what are you most excited about with this new launching?
Oh, Michelle, I can just, you know what? The intensity of the gaps that we are filling in the digital world is beyond. I cannot, you know what? I'm like at the edge of my seat, and I'm just waiting for this to launch, because I can see how many mothers out there and dads I'm going to be able to help with this, because it's going to be so much easier and so much simpler. It is. If we thought people were making money like it was growing on trees in last year in 2023, nobody ain't seen nothing yet in 2024, especially with this community, because this community is rated #1 for the success that it has been able to give complete beginners. And it's like that for a reason. I mean, daily I'm seeing people changing their lives as people that's never done anything like this before.
Yes, love that so much. And I'm so excited for you. And I love, you guys, her story one day when she had bought a new home. And share with what you said, how you were able to pay cash for this, your child's school, and then how you have the view and you can see the wells with your view now.
So with me, where I sat in the small town where I lived in, I was barely scraping by, like literally barely scraping by. And within 3 months of starting this business, it was like, you know, I need to change. My daughter needs to get in a place where she can be in a better school. And I started looking, and I've always had this thing when I went on holiday, walking on the beach, it would be like, what would it be like to live this life? What would it be like to live near the ocean? And I started looking into, especially Jeffreys Bay. And I mean, I was 3 months into this business and things just ricocheted. But the first thing that I did, I paid off debt. I paid off all my debt. And I was driving this prayer car. I'm telling you guys, I needed to pray on that car every single day. When I drove my daughter to school, I was just praying that please just don't let it start first of all, so that I can get her to school. Then just don't let me lose a wheel or something along the way. So after I paid off my debt, I did not need to ask the bank to help me buy a car. I bought that car cash, and it was like a dream car that I've always wanted. And I said, well, I want to live near the ocean, and I want to put my daughter in a specific private school on this side. And when I started looking at houses here, I was like, whenever somebody said, well, okay, this is available, I'm like, no, it needs to be an ocean view. So yeah, I could pay my rent at that time. I could pay my rent 3 months in advance, because it was the last 3 months of 2023 with my deposit. I paid my daughter's school fees in advance. But 2 days after Christmas 2023, I mean, I was sitting in the shower regularly, crying my eyes out, not knowing how I was going to provide for my daughter, for my child that month. But I mean, 2 days after Christmas in 2023, I could pay her whole school fees for the whole year in advance. After Christmas, I mean, in the past, I needed to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. I would not pay debt collectors just to be able to put something under the Christmas tree. And this year, or last year, I had the most amazing Christmas. I was looking out over the ocean. I'm still looking out over the ocean every single day. Even when I pick her up from school, I've got an ocean view. And yeah, I had the most beautiful Christmas and I could pay school fees in advance. Now I can do grocery shopping weekly. I don't have to wait to do it once a month. So this has just like literally changed my life because of this business, and especially because of this community, because this community is having the most beautiful heart of gold. The intention is for anybody that really wants this, anybody that's coachable, that's going to plug in, that's going to take this training seriously, anybody that does that. The heart of this community is to help them have that success. And I can just say, hey, if you've tried something before and it didn't work, get your butt in here, because this is working for thousands of complete beginners or even people that's failed before.
Yes. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you for sharing. And I'm so excited for what's going to happen after we launch. It's going to be great. Love that. So you guys, I want to answer a few questions real quick, and then we have an amazing new testimonial coming on. I can't wait for you guys to hear her story. But before I do, I want to answer some of these questions. People are saying, well, what if you don't have the money? You guys, I'm going to say something, and if this triggers you, sorry, but not sorry, because you all have the money to hold a cell phone. You will find the money if you believe in something enough, right? You will find the money. So I had a gal that actually discovered me on TikTok, and she literally reached out to me and she's like, Michelle, I'm a single mom. This was last year or in 2022 when the inflation really hit and spiked up. And she said, I'm a single mom. She goes, with the inflation prices of groceries, I don't even have enough money left over to afford a loaf of bread. She goes, I need this. She actually went to Facebook Marketplace and sold some stuff. She sold some stuff to come up with the money to buy the $300 six-figure blueprint. And she is an extreme introvert. She's never done one video. She just is really good at storytelling on Facebook with content. And she literally went on Facebook and shared that she's selling some stuff on Facebook Marketplace because she's done looking at her bank account looking like that. And she just shared her story, you guys. It took her a day and a half to sell enough to come up with the $300. She purchased a six-figure blueprint, shared her journey on Facebook, and in 24 hours after launching her business, she made $900. So I'm telling you, there's too many resources today. You just got to be resourceful. And if you want something bad enough, you'll come up with the money. I didn't have the money when I started. I was like, well, I guess I'm not making my kids' braces a payment this month. So I knew I had to come up with the money, right? And I got my money back. And because of that, I made $7,000 my first month. I was like, I'm going to do this, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So I'm telling you guys, if you continue to say, I can't afford it, nothing will ever change in your life. But you can afford a cell phone. So you will afford the things that you want. Okay. So real quick, I would love, Amy, where are you, my friend? I'm so excited. You guys, I've not even heard her story yet.
I'm so excited. Thank you, Michelle, for letting me share my story. So here's the thing I got to tell you really quick. I started 5 weeks ago yesterday, and the very day that I started, you guys had one of your webinars. And whenever I got off of that, I said to myself, in 6 months, I'm going to share my story on a webinar. And guess what? 5 weeks and I get to share it. So I'm so excited. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous, but I'm so excited. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Amy. I started 5 weeks ago yesterday. I am a mom of two very, very busy kids. I work full time, and I personally love my full-time job. So I didn't need to do this to replace my job. However, we all know that our job isn't for sure, right? And with my kids, they are my world. I was previously with an MLM, and I was spending hours upon hours on my phone. I was at my kids' games and my phone was like in my face, and I was constantly responding to things. And they literally said, you can't get off your phone until you have 20 no's. You guys, I couldn't do that anymore. I was cold messaging. I was trying to have parties. I was trying to do all this, and I got so burnt out. So I said, no more. I'm not doing this. I can't. I'm going to invest in my time back. And if it's me living paycheck to paycheck, I guess that's what I'm going to do. But then I sat there, and I don't live like that. Like, I don't live paycheck to paycheck. I had credit card debt that I had to pay off, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. So you guys, I sat here for 5 months. 5 months watching other people on TikTok making money, and I was so freaking jealous of them. I'm like, how are they doing this? I want to do this. If they can do it, I can do it. And so finally, I put all of my fear aside because I can promise you, I said, I don't have a following. I'm never going to have a following. There's no way I'm going to get anyone to buy from me. Like, I was just so afraid to make a video online and stuff like that. And I said, you know what, Amy? Because I talked to myself. I said, Amy, you're not going to change your life if you don't change your life. And so guess what I did? I changed my life, you guys. I did a one-time investment and I went all in. And I can tell you, for 5 weeks, my life has changed already. You guys, I live in this community. There is daily training, the uplifting every single day. As soon as I wake up, the first thing I do is I get inside that community because I smile. You guys, every single day, there's someone in there saying, I made $600, $600 ding, or first live, or hey, I'm new. It is absolutely amazing because every single time you see a post, there's someone on there lifting them up. There's someone on there congratulating them. It's not a cutthroat environment. It's an uplifting environment. And that is something that we all need. So my thing is if you're not willing to change your life or get out of the fear mindset, you're going to be in the same place next year as you are right now. And I can promise you, you will see me in 6 months hitting a 6-figure income because of this blueprint that I decided to say yes to. And I tell you what, the things that are coming, holy cow, if you're not excited, I don't know why not, because it is going to be phenomenal. I cannot even say how excited I am, Michelle. I just tell you what. So in the last 5 weeks, and actually right before you said my name, I got a ding on my phone. So I'm now at $23,600, you guys, because I decided to put the fear behind and I decided to say, let's change this world. So guess what that means, guys? I have now helped 47 people change their life. If you're not willing to take the fear and put it aside and change your life, you're going to be in the same place. Okay. So let's show everyone out there the opportunity that is right at their fingertips, and let's help others do the same thing. Because trust me, who never even had a TikTok, had no following at all, if I can be this successful, so can you. In just 5 weeks, I have gained over like 6,000 followers on TikTok just by showing up every single day and plugging in. So I hope you all come along this journey with us, because I tell you what, it's going to be absolutely amazing. So thank you again, Michelle. I'm so excited that I was able to share, and I can't wait to see everyone on here with us.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, I love your story. And man, you some good lines there. I'm like, oh, that's really good. Nothing that's good. Anyway, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to celebrate your journey to 6 figures, because it will be soon for you, mostly after this launch. I just know that. So awesome. So somebody's asking about the $29. The $29 is what you get the ability to get those products, but you have to purchase the blueprint now, right? You don't get nothing for $20 if you don't purchase anything now. And so if you guys are planning on getting started and purchasing with the person that introduced you to this, go back to the email they sent you and go to the PS, and there will be the link to buy, and put in the comments that you're buying. We want to celebrate with you. Okay. So you guys, one last person we have coming on to share. And you guys, I love his story, because he literally, you guys, went from wanting to have multiple income streams to taking this process. And literally, he's going to tell you how many income streams he has. And he's a homeschool dad. Okay. Nicholas, are you with us, my friend?
Yes, I am. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry. So let me just move to a more quiet spot here. Give me like 3 seconds. Okay, I'll be right.
Yes. Awesome. So we have, let me see, Diane, welcome. She's going to be purchasing. Love it. Anne is going to be purchasing. Love it. Welcome, you guys. I can't wait to see you guys inside the community. Michelle is awesome. Cheryl, yay. Yay. Somebody said, how long does it typically take to make your first sale? You know what? That's the difference of having an online business to being an employee, right? As an employee, you show up and you get paid just for showing up because you clock in. When you have an online business, it's based on results, right? And I wish I had a magic wand that I could touch your head with and be like, oh, you're going to have your first sale, you know, in XYZ days. So it's no different than a gym membership though, right? We go join a gym membership and I can't go to the gym and be like, hey, when am I going to get abs? A gym can't tell you when you're going to get abs, but what a gym can tell you is as long as you show up and follow the process, you can get abs. Same thing with ours. As long as you show up and follow the process, this can work for you as well. So with that being said, Nicholas, I'm going to let you take it away.
Thank you so much. Can you see and hear me?
Perfect. Yes.
Awesome. So welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, it's been a crazy day today, but I am so thankful every time I'm able to do this. It's such a blessing from God to be a blessing. So what can I say? Over the last 12 months, my life has literally been shaken up in so many positive ways. I can't even begin to express to you how grateful to God I am to be here in this moment. Because listen, when you're disabled, your options are very limited. And a lot of people in here right now can probably attest to that. But I never once let my disability define me. I literally was just sprinting across my living room because I was taking my lessons from my kids to run over here because that's why I asked this morning if I'm going to be able to be on today. And I'm grateful because I get to look my kids in the face every day as I change people's lives around the world every single day. I get to look my kids in the face while I'm helping change lives in my academy. I am literally getting to look my kids in the face. So I know where my kids are at. See, I was just where you are, being at work, sitting in this office and on the phone with clients. And while my boss is listening to me, I'm getting phone calls from my kid's school. Oh, your son just threw up. Or your daughter is beside herself because of whatever, like a kid hit him or something like that. And you got that on your brain while they're 40 minutes away from you. How are you supposed to focus on doing your job if that's all you're focused on? Because you tell me if you'll be able, like, I literally got a phone call 2 years ago, 2.5, almost 3 years ago. Daughter at school, I get a phone call to say somebody speared my daughter. Like, I don't know if y'all watch wrestling, but a kid legit speared my daughter into a bookshelf. Don't ask me why. Could you sit up there and concentrate on your job while this happened? How much are you thinking, is my baby okay? And she's my first, right? So I'm sitting there trying to help people. And listen, I got fulfillment from my job, yes, because I was helping people that were misfortunate enough to not even be able to go out there and shop for themselves. So yes, I got to make a difference there. But all I could think about is my baby girl. And because of digital marketing, because of online business, I can be in the room with my daughter, in the room with my son. And while I'm changing lives across this earth, God helps me every day to actually look my kids in the face and have the peace of mind and the peace of God to be able to know that as my life changes, they get to watch daddy change lives. They get to watch daddy save lives. And now my daughter tells me, Daddy, have a great life. I know you're going to make $1,200 today. And literally, listen, I can't make this stuff up. I got off the live stream after she said that. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Because listen to me, when I tell people life and death is in the power of the tongue, it's literally biblical. It is a law, right? It is a universal law because that's the way God designed it. Because if you speak the things you want to see and not the things you don't, your life changes. You're not here to make a decision if you should change your life. You're not here to buy a course that could possibly give you resale rights to make some money. Yes, that's one of the things you are able to enjoy. But what you literally do here is to have the opportunity right now to change someone else's life you probably would never meet. Because let me show you something. When my mentor told me about this, you know what he said to me? Yo, I've seen this girl. I don't know who she is, but I heard she got this community. And they have so much over there that I just gotta check it out. And you have to come with me because I know how much you wanna win too. And because I know him, because I like him, I mean, he's bald, but hey, we can look past that, right? But because I trust him, right? I joke, but I trust him like a brother. And he said, okay, this is what you need to do to win. This is what you need to do to succeed. These are the skills that you need. You need to come here. And what if Michelle never made this decision? What if she let the whole fact that I'm over 50 and I've already been in network marketing and I had the rug pulled out from under me and I can't go teach nothing. And I figured that I can't do this because all I can teach people is how to suck. Literally her words. Literally her words. I'm not making that up. It's literally her words, right? If she had not made that decision, where would 9,800 lives and 9,800 families across this earth be today? So it's not just me. It's just the opportunity that you are given here to learn the most valuable skill in human history. Tell me one business. Tell me one industry. Tell me one person that's not on social media right now. Tell me one person that does not need to know how to be more valuable, more relatable, more consistent in their products and business and services so people find them. See, I was the guy that went out there and did network marketing, literally wearing holes in my shoes because I was told you gotta pay the price. You gotta build a legacy. So I was in strip malls and I was in people's houses and I was literally grinding my shoes into the pavement to pay a price. But I can't stand for more than 15 minutes at a time. So while I was being misled to think that I'm building a legacy by putting my body on the line, how many of you right now are putting your body on the line every single day? And I never have to do that ever again. I never have to do that now. I used to have to spend hours on the phone. Hey, did you watch the video? Hey, did you check out the presentation? Hey, did you get that letter from me? Hey, do you think you can help me out? I don't recruit nobody. I was one of the best recruiters in MLM, hands down. You think so? What do you think about today? But I'm not here to recruit you. There's no recruiting here. I'm trying to get you to change your life, to learn the most valuable skill that there has ever been created, because social media can change your life if you understand how it can change. So again, it's not about you making a purchase today, but because a single mom of 6 kids decided that she is not going to be defined by her failures, and she is going to help people learn how to succeed, my life changed. And I don't care what no one says about digital marketing. Digital marketing changed my life, because digital marketing was the answer to my prayer that I prayed for 15 long years. And he delivered it to me and my family through Michelle and my mentor. I'm telling you this. So if you're still thinking that this is about you making a purchase today, I'm sorry, my friend, but that's not what this is about. This is always about who is waiting on you. Thank you, guys.
So I have a question for you. How many income streams do you have now because of what you learned?
Well, before your announcement in the last 7 days, I was at 16. By this weekend, I will be at 21.
And you're
I
homeschooling
started
dad.
this with 4, guys.
Yes.
I
And you're a
started this with
homeschooling
4
dad,
before I did this.
right? You're a homeschooling dad, so you're not grinding.
Exactly.
Yes.
I can't
Awesome.
afford to.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Nicholas. And I love your story. So you guys, what we're going to do now is we're just going to open up for questions. If you're a guest on here, if you're inside the community, go back to the community and get your questions answered. If you're a guest on here, you can raise your hand. All you got to do is just go to the reaction and that will raise your hand, and we'll take a little bit for questions, or get back with the person that shared this with you and they can answer the questions for you. But just a little bit of a recap. So when you purchase today our $600 premium product, you literally are going to, it equips you with every single digital marketing skill that you need. Get back with the person that shared this with you. When you go to their website, you will see every single thing that you get inside of it. And when you purchase that, and then when we launch these other products, you're going to get access to those other products for only the $29 fee, which will include the website with those products and the automations with them. And you're going to get access to $1,000 worth of products for only $29. Okay, so that's what we're excited about. We're just giving you guys the ability to be part of this now and be part of that. But I will just share with you, our goal in our community is to create 1,000 six-figure income earners. And if you're wanting to really learn how you can make that additional income or replace your income, you are definitely in the right place. So, okay, let me go to some questions here. And again, only if you are a guest, please, you can ask your questions. Other than that, if you're in the community, go inside the community. So, oh my gosh, and I'm going to blush this name. Veruschka. How do you say that? You can unmute.
Barushka.
Oh, Veruschka. Okay, thank you so much. What is your question, my friend? How can I help you?
No, I was just raising my hand because I'm a visitor in this webinar.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a question?
I've been doing my research on the digital marketing for the past 2 weeks, and I must say I'm completely sold. I'm just trying to save up the funds to be able to purchase my first blueprint.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to working with you, and I can't wait to see you inside the community.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Awesome. Okay, Wendy, you should be able to unmute.
Hi, I was wondering if you can do this on your cell phone, on your smartphone.
Yes. Good question. I actually do this 98% on my cell phone right now. For the setup, it would be easier on a computer, but if not, take your cell phone and turn it sideways and you could be able to do just the copy and pasting and stuff that you would need on your cell phone. But yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good question. Thanks for asking. Okay. I don't want to mess your name up. Ayerki. How do you say that? And you can unmute.
Ayeki.
Oh, beautiful. Where are you from?
I'm from Ghana, Africa.
Awesome. Well, we're so glad you're here, my friend. What question can I answer for you?
Yes, I've already signed up with Michelle Preby.
Awesome.
Yes, but the thing is that I'm not getting the support from her that I need. I'm totally lost.
Okay,
And I
just go
don't know.
inside the community. We do 5 Zooms a week, right? We do 2 tech Zooms a week. Have you been getting on any of the trainings and plugging into any of that?
No, I don't know. Well, I start the first week 1 to 7.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
but
I think
no,
it's
are you getting
7
on the
days.
live training? Are you getting on the live training?
No, I'm not getting anything. I'm totally lost.
Well,
I
okay,
don't
how did you
know.
get on here today?
Today, I just signed up
Right, but
online
how did you get this information today to get on here?
from the site, from your site.
Right,
I
and
just went
but inside of
to
that site is
calendar, and
right,
then
and
I have
inside of that site is also all the other live calls, right? So you're on here, so you know how to access those calls. So go back inside the community to the exact same place you were at to access those calls. But you guys, I'm really glad she said that, right? So you might purchase from somebody that life gets in their way. That's why we have a community. You get access to 5 live calls. You got to plug into the calls, right? And that's what I love for you guys is that you guys have 5 calls that you get to be part of. We give you daily videos. You heard many people talk about every day you get a daily video. We do these live webinars every week as well to help you build your business. You guys get access to these replays where you can upload to your YouTube channel to help you build your YouTube. It's kind of the difference of not plugging in and plugging in. I can promise if you guys plug in, you will absolutely love the results that you have. Okay, so let's go. Make sure you guys, the questions are only for people that, if you're not in the community, then you can ask a question. Let's respect our guests because we show up every single day for you guys inside the community, right? And so let's make sure questions are for people, our guests on the call, because I only got a little bit longer my voice and I'm done with questions. And I want to make sure to get them. So Aisha, is that how you say that? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm Michelle, like the most simplest American name because I'm not very smart. So you guys have all these fancy names and I have a hard time. So how do you say that? Aisha? Oh, you're inside the community as well, my friend. So get back with the person that introduced you to this, okay? You guys, please, this is what we're talking about. Got to be coachable. When I say leave the questions for guests and you guys are asking questions, that is an indication that you're not following the process, okay? So please leave your questions for guests. Let's respect our guests that are on here today, please. You can ask your questions in the community 24/7. There was actually 2 live calls yesterday that you guys could have got on and got your questions answered. And guess what? Neither of you were on either of them. There was a live tech Zoom and there was a live call that I personally did. And I noticed neither of you guys were on there, okay? This is the difference of plugging in. So is that Dane? Is that how you say that? D-I-A-N? Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me.
Dion.
Dion? Okay, awesome. What question can I answer for you?
Please, question, if I purchase a $50 package, I heard that it's not available anymore. How do I go about that?
No, it's available. Yeah, just get back with the person you bought from. Yeah, it's still available. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Stacy? You can unmute and ask your question. Stacy? You're unmuted. Oh, now you just muted yourself, Stacy. You should be able to unmute. All right, let's go to the next person, Lisa Cox. Oh, you just muted yourself. Oh, there you are. Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right. This was a good presentation. I'm very much interested. I've been in some what is it? MLMs, and I haven't done anything with it. My thing is because I felt lost and nobody, even though I was in the community, I felt I didn't have that support. So I just, dropped and got my refund. It didn't take long, got my refund. But my question is, this is a one-time payment deal.
Yes.
So once I pay, I don't expect any more payments to be, taken from my account, right?
Yeah, good question. So what you have is you got your one-time payment for your digital product, right? Whichever one you want to purchase, okay? And so then you have your one-time payment for your website fee, which depends on the digital product that you purchase. It's going to either be $39 or $59, okay? And then after that, your only other expense would be you need to purchase your domain, which you can go to GoDaddy right now, and they have a special on domains for $3.99. And then the only other thing is a professional email. And I think you guys, can somebody put in the comments what it costs? Is it like $11, $12 a year for professional email? Yeah. And so that is to $7 a year. Anyway, it's okay, $12. Thank you, my friend. It's $12 a year for that. And why you want that is your domain, Lisa, is going to be to brand you. Okay. And then you want that professional email to go with that. That's just so you are, they show that you are like a professional. And because unfortunately in today's world, there's a lot of scammers and a lot of bots that just use like Hotmail or Gmail. And so if you have a professional email, it gives you the ability to show up in people's inbox instead of their spam. So after that, though, there's no expenses. That automated system, Lisa, is completely free. We give you the complete automated system. We give you the email automations at zero cost to you. I can even show you how to get your business to 6 figures using that free system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Comforting.
Awesome. Love it. What other questions can I answer for you?
I know you mentioned getting on the calls and stuff. So long as we get on the calls like we're supposed to daily.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have that support is what I'm hearing.
Yes, you do.
Just making sure before I, do anything.
Yes,
okay.
As long as you plug in, it's right there inside the community. You have support.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your questions. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Carl, you're up, my friend. You should be able to unmute.
Right. Hi. Good evening. Thank you very much for a wonderful presentation, Michelle.
Thank you.
I wanted to find out from you. Currently, there are 4 products, correct?
Yes.
And now you're going to be implementing another 3. Am I reading this correct?
Actually, we're going to be implementing another 4. Yes, but the 3 you can get access to. If you purchase a premium product, you can get access to those 3 products for $29. When they launch. Yes.
And that launch date is March when?
We don't know yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a chronological list of what those 7 or 8 products are? Have you got a list of them and are there going to be packages that are higher than the 600?
Yeah, there will be one launching that will be done live and interactive. But that's not the other 3 I'm talking about. So, yeah.
Okay. And for people that you invite or guests, do you have this once a week, once a month, How does it
Oh,
how does
the
it work
live
once?
webinars that you're on right now?
Yes,
Yeah, good question. We do them once a week.
once a week,
We
and it's
do.
always on a
Yeah.
Friday at 8
No,
o'clock.
it's usually 1 week. It's going to be in the evening in the United States, and then 1 week it's in the evening in South Africa, because those are our two main countries, which they kind of accommodate every time zone when we do that. So it alternates every other week.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Mhm.
No, that's it. I'm very impressed. I'm really looking forward to the life changes that the people have experienced.
Yes, and I can promise you when things get closer to launching those products, you'll have access to all of them and what's in them. We just got to test it with some people in the community first, because we want it to be completely frictionless for you when the products are launched. We want you to be able to purchase a product, be able to get everything set up immediately. And so we just want to make sure that you guys have a frictionless experience. So in the meantime, you can purchase, your premium or your six-figure blueprint or your elite product, start getting everything set up, start building your brand, start creating the content. So when we launch these other products, first of all, you get access to them for only $29 instead of spending $1,000 for them. But you already have some momentum going online, because I want to help you have March your record month for income.
Okay, so if I read that correctly, Michelle, let's assume I go in on the 600.
Mhm.
I pay the 59 and the 29.
Well, not today. Today you'll just pay the 600 and the 59. And then when we go to launch those other ones, you'll be one of the first. And then that's where you pay the 29. You'll be one of the first people to get access to them. Yeah.
Okay. And then the only other costs are the domain purchasing and getting a business email address. Are there any other costs that would be incurred?
Nope, that was it. That's it. Because you get your automated system. It's completely free. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you don't have a business email and you've only got a Gmail account,
yeah, just like I shared with Lisa, you'll just like exactly the same thing I said to Lisa. You'll have to get your domain, which, like I said, right now it's $3.99 through GoDaddy, and you can get a professional email that is attached to that for $12 a year, and that's it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
all the very
thank you for your
best.
question. Yes. All right. Lonnie, you should be able to unmute. All right, we'll keep on going here. How do you say that? Shanese?
Shanice.
Shanice. Why don't I just let people in?
Yeah.
Because I'm just blotching everybody's name up, and I feel so bad because everybody would always say my daughter's name wrong. That's why I'm like so cautious. I'm like, I feel bad. I'm so sorry. So, Maytha.
That's okay.
You go. Okay. How can I, what question can I answer for you?
Okay. All right. So the question I wanted to ask is, the $50 package. I was asking, does it make sense for us to, all right, I see that it's a starter package, right? But does it really make sense you do the $50 package and then upgrade to like the 150? What process would you have to go through to do that, to upgrade to the 150 package?
Well, I mean, what I would do is I would get back with the person that introduces to you, and they can kind of explain that to you. But, the starter is exactly what it says it is. And the starter doesn't give you access to those other products for, at that price. So, but if that's all you can afford, I would get back with the person you bought from and game plan with them of how you can get started there, but upgrade. You know what I mean? How can you get some customers to upgrade to the other products? Yeah.
Okay, because I was wondering, because I really wanted to start like as soon as possible, but then I wanted to wait so that I can purchase the 150 package instead, because I was saying that maybe it's better for me to purchase the 150. So I was saying that because I'm anxious that I really, really, really want to start, I was saying I could try with that first.
Heck yeah.
And then when I get more cash, then I upgrade. But I'm saying maybe the process wouldn't make any sense.
No, or don't, and look at it this way. that you start there, but not to stay there, right? So I would set a goal that you want to get some customers so you can immediately get to the $150 product. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. All right.
Esther.
Hey, I wouldn't have blotched that one. All right.
Esther, can you unmute?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. I just wanted to know, like, what I think it's Carl was asking what the products were, and if you can't tell me what the products is, what products were they before? Because I'm quite interested, and I'm quite new to digital marketing, so I'm not sure what we're actually supposed to be selling or how it actually works.
Did you get on late?
No, I came in from the beginning, but I'm trying to figure out what digital marketing, what do you actually sell?
Because I actually covered that, you guys. I think you guys, it's so simple. You guys are making it complicated, right? So here's the products. This is it. So this is my number one selling product. I will sell 80 of these compared to one of the 50, and compared to, I will sell like 80 of these compared to 10 of the 300s, right? It's the number one selling product. And you get the resale rights on all three products. So here's one of our products. Here's another one of our products, and here's another one. I do not have the $50 product on there because I didn't want to put it on there and have to explain the fact that you can't upgrade with the 29 to get the additional products with that. But what I would recommend, you guys, if that's confusing to you, just get back with the person that introduced you to this, and then they will give you their link to their website so you can look at the products and see what the products are, and it explains what's in each product. So that's what I would recommend, you guys, is okay, so let's take two more questions.
Christelle.
And then if you guys have any other questions, you can get back with the person that you have purchased from, or you who invited you here.
Christelle.
Okay, you should be able to unmute.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, it's Jackie speaking. I'm phoning from South Africa. Christelle Prince has shared this with me. My only concern is I work full day. Will I be able to do this in the evening?
Absolutely. You get to set your own hours. We all have 24 hours in our day, and you get to pick the hours that are best for you. Like how Amy had shared when she was doing this, she was working 70 hours at jobs. And so she just would put like, a little bit of time in here and a little bit of time in here. So,
Okay.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if in the evening.
Yes, doesn't matter. No, you work whatever hours you want to work. Yeah. All right, good question. All right, who's next?
I think it's Elsabi Van He. Elsabi, can you unmute? I'm sorry if I messed that up myself.
We're trying, you guys. Oh my goodness.
Elsabi. Okay. We'll go on to Penny.
Okay.
Thank you. I went on to purchase a product, and I don't see where the is it $69 or $59 extra is on there?
Yeah, you'll get that in your welcome email. Good question. And welcome.
Okay, because I'm way late to the program.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey, maybe you can answer some questions for me since you sent me the email.
Awesome. Yeah, Jeffrey can help you. Yeah, I love that so much. Yeah, in your welcome email will be where you purchase the website fee. And Penny, I can't wait to see you inside the community.
You might not see my face, but I'll be there.
That's okay. I love that so much. Love it so much. Well, welcome, my friend. Okay, we'll do one more because that was easy.
Okay, Roderick.
We'll do Roderick, and then we'll do Roxanne, okay?
Okay. Roderick.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, question. Okay, so if I came in at the 600 and then someone signed in at 300. Well, no, well, I'm getting it screwed up. Yeah, okay, just say if I came in at 300 and then the person that I signed up came in at 600, what will happen to the other three?
Well, they won't because you don't have that product on your website, so that's not an issue.
Okay, so it wouldn't go through.
Easy.
Okay,
Yep.
that was easy. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you can only promote what products you purchase, okay? Yeah, they make it real easy. Okay, Roxanne, we'll do you guys, and then you should be able to unmute, I think.
Yes. Hi.
Yay, hi.
Quick question. So for the persons who purchase the $300 product, would they have access to the new products to launch, or you have to purchase the premium product?
Oh, no. So good question. No, you'll get access to, let me just show you. Let's just pull it up. Good question. See, I love when you guys ask questions because then you remind me what I forgot or what I should have covered a little bit more detail. Okay. So if you get the 300, right, you'll get access for the $29, you will still get access to the launch pad and the passive daily pay blueprint. You'll still get access to them for the 29. Yep. Good. Yay. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the community. But here's the deal. Start there, but let's upgrade you, right? With customers so you can get all of them. How's that? You like that? Love it so much. Oh my gosh. You guys are great. What a good group today. Thank you guys so much. And we look forward to working with you. All you need to do now is just get back with the person that shared this with you. You should have received an email from them. Go down to their PS. You can see the products. You can decide which one is best for your goals and dreams. And if you missed some of this or you want to watch it again, they will get you the replay. Just ask them, okay? So I just want to be the first to welcome you guys to our community, and I look forward to seeing you inside the community. Thanks, everybody.